Hey there, my name is Kessie and welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the cost of medication in this society that we live in, this capitalist society. Let's talk about it because I just got rid of my insurance just to make way for new insurance. But I suddenly felt like, okay, could I still get medication though? Because I looked at the cost of the medications that I take, and they can run from an affordable price to an outrageous price depending on what you get, right? Whether it's name brand or generic, right? And it also depends on where you go, right? Versus a Walgreens or a Hannaford or even a Walmart, right? It depends on where you go, which is interesting to me as well. But I just find it to be outrageous. I just find it, I, we are expected to live in this society where we are expected to work to the point where we are so exhausted that we can't even practice basic self-care. And I'm not talking about bubble baths. I'm not talking about lighting your favorite candle and just relaxing with a good book. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about taking a shower real quick. I'm talking about having the energy just to take a shower real quick, having the energy to clean up after yourself after a long day's work. I'm talking about real basic level self-care. Self-care that we should all be on top of, because we have to be for our own general basic health, right? Both physical and mental health and emotional health, if we're being honest, right? So we live in a society where we are worked to the bone on average. We are expected to be worked to the bone. We are expected to even come into work. In fact, we are in a society where we are kind of forced to work, even when we're feeling ill, because otherwise, how can we live? We have to pay bills in order to live a good life, let alone just have our basic needs met, right? Um, in order for us to just live, forget about our personal standards of what makes a good life a good life. In order for us to just live, have a roof over our head, have food on the table, a lot of us have to come to work even when we're ill and work 8 to 10 hours or more daily, back to back shifts for 6 to sometimes 7 days a week, 5 to 6, 7 days a week, right? But for a lot of us, we have varying issues when it comes to mental health. And if our mental health is off, then we find it hard to focus. We find it hard to be at our best at work, the very least. That's what I'm experiencing right now that I'm making that transition over to a different insurance company, right? Now that I'm utilizing different insurance soon, that's what I'm experiencing right now. I absolutely cannot afford my medication right now, because just one of my medications that I'm used to taking without insurance, with insurance, it's doable, right? I can pay for it. But without insurance, it's $200. Meanwhile, I'm on this, I take a few different types of medications just to be able to have a good quality of life because of good mental health. So I need those medications. If you want me to work in the society, which society does want me to work, because we live in a capitalist society, of course it wants me to work. So you want me to work. You want me to be functional enough to provide service, especially in the industry that I'm in currently. I am in retail. You want me to work retail 8 hours, maybe more, almost every single day of the week. You want me to work, period, let alone do a great job, right? And yet, medications that allow me to be a worker, a contributing member to society, medications that allow me to do that are not affordable unless I get insurance. Wow. 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 Medication should just automatically be affordable, in my opinion. What? Why? Why? We know why. We know why medications are ridiculously priced. We know this. We know why. But I just find it to be interesting how we live in a society. Just a little rant moment, I guess. I just find it to be interesting, just food for thought, that we live in a society where they want you to work. They want you to be that pull yourself up by your bootstraps sort of worker. That you gotta push through, you gotta grind every single day. Dare I say hustle for each and every penny that you make. Otherwise, you're not a contributing member to society. And then if you say, but I need this medication to help me be a contributing member to society, oh well, this is the price of medication, I guess. Like, wow. We live in a messed up society. We have messed up systems. Period. This is no surprise. But something to chew on, I guess, mentally. I don't know. That's why I felt like making this video. So interesting. I'm done. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so very much for watching and subscribing if you have. More videos to come, so stay tuned for more. Bye.